Hi everyone. It's week two, end of week two. It's Sunday, November 12th, and this is my update for the whole week. I only had four radiation treatments this week. Monday, the machine broke down, and I couldn't have a treatment that day, so I had four. And as far as the radiation treatments go, my throat's getting a little scratchier. My mouth is really, really dry. I'm producing almost no saliva as far as I can tell. And I'm constantly drinking water, just all the time. But the real bear here has been the chemo. And I didn't get into that a whole lot last week, but I will now. First, I had a choice to have, and you can look this up, a large dose, which is like 100 milligrams per meter squared. I guess it depends on your size. Or a smaller, and that's once every 3 weeks, or a smaller dose every week, which would have been 40 milligrams per meter squared. And because I was worried about, the problems that come with this, the peripheral neuropathy, the nausea, and all that, I chose, and at the oncologist's suggestion, I chose the weekly. Smaller dose seems to, people seem to handle it better. So I chose that. So my first dose was last week, Thursday, November 2nd. And that day, nothing. I just sat there. They, put the stuff in you and give you a whole bunch of liquid, fluid, and you go home. The next morning, absolutely brutal. The chemo or the nausea was just unbearable, and the medicine they gave me for that was utterly useless. Just did nothing. I mean, I might as well have taken nothing. It was worthless. And just for your information, that medicine is, I'm gonna screw this up, ondansetron, and prochlorperazine. Uh, those two, if anybody's watching this that's going through this, are useless, utterly and completely useless. So don't even bother with them. They did end up giving me another medication called lorazepam that works a lot better. It's not perfect, but it works a lot better. So anyways, I didn't have the lorazepam last week, so I just sort of just muscled through it. But the nausea is one thing, but the big thing was I had peripheral neuropathy in my hands and feet, and it felt like somebody was sticking nails in there. I I can't do that. So I met with the oncology team the next week, which was last week, and I told them, I can't do it. I can't. If you want to adjust something, do something, because if it happens one more time, I'm done with chemo. I'm not going to risk that for the rest of my life. So they did. To my surprise, they actually changed the dosage down to 30 milligrams per meter squared. I got that Thursday, and it turned out good. I'm a little bit nauseous. No peripheral neuropathy. It seemed to work out really well. And the lorazepam, I don't know whether the lower dosage gave me less nausea or the lorazepam helped that much, but it's less. I still don't feel great, but you know what? It's chemo. I didn't expect to feel super. So that's okay for right now. And I think that's going to be my weekly dosage now is 30, because I can't see it going back up to 40. Basically chemo is, it's poison. I don't know if you've ever known anybody with chemo or been in there, but these nurses, and I don't blame them, they're handling poison again. They double glove. They put on a coat basically to cover themselves up so they don't get any on themselves. Makes you feel good that they're going to put that in your body, but hey, it's there. And this week I also applied for and was approved for a New York State medical marijuana card. Still not sure if I'm going to do that or not. I don't know. But I figured I'll get the card. I felt pretty good this week. I don't really see if I need it. I'll do it, but I guess. But I'll have it in my back pocket just in case. But here's the good news. And all this bitching I'm doing here, the good news is I met with my radiation oncology team on Friday. I meet with them every Friday. And they showed me a scan of my tumor prior to starting treatment and now. And it is significantly reduced in size. And I also noticed too that I used to be able to stick my tongue way out and see it back there. I can't see it anymore. It's gone. It's gone, so I can't see it. I don't think it's gone, but I just can't see it. So the treatment's working. It's tearing me up, but it's working. So I'll take it. I'll take it. Better than cancer. But that's it for this week. Pretty uneventful. Better than last week. And I'm sure this coming week, it's just going to get a little bit worse and a little bit worse until it's over. But we'll have to see, and I'll get back with you guys probably next Sunday. All right.